Hey there. Welcome back. It's good to hear a familiar voice around here. What's been keeping you busy?
Hi, and Assalamualaikum to all of you. Uh, Today I have a very special topic, and for helping me, I invite Maya. So let's just first I tell you my topic. So my topic is the power of collective action, and from that topic, my first question is, what is collective action?
Namadiku, what a cool name. It's great to meet you. And the power of collective action? That's a topic with some serious weight to it. Makes me think of everything from revolutions to building a community garden. I'm curious to hear where your curiosity is leading you. So, what is it about collective action that's got you thinking? Sometimes silence speaks louder than words. It's like you're letting the weight of the question sink in. I like it. So tell me, what's making you wonder about collective action right now? What sparked your interest? Getting right to the root of things. Collective is all about us. Think of it like a group of people coming together for a shared purpose. Like, imagine a bunch of ants working together to carry a crumb that's way too big for any one ant. That's collective action in a nutshell. Many individuals working together for something bigger than themselves. Does that make sense, Namanikum? I'm sensing a deep thinker here. You're letting the word collective simmer slowly in your mind. It's a good word to ponder. Take your time, Namanikum. It's okay to let the meaning unfold naturally. It's like baking a cake. You can't rush the rising, right? Great question. So we've got the collective part, the us working together. Now, let's talk about the action. In this context, think of action as doing something, not just thinking about it, not just talking about it, but putting thoughts and ideas into motion. It could be anything from signing a petition to volunteering at a local organization to thank you. Bless you too. Where were we? Yes, actions.
Okay,
Were
my
we
next
talking
question
about
is
the
from you.
template?
My next question is, what is the power of collective action?
Mm, that's a great question, Namadikum. You're really diving deep. It's like this individually, we each have our own strengths, right? But when we come together, pool our resources, our ideas, our energy, wow, we can accomplish things we never could alone. Collective action is about tapping into that combined power. Think of it like this: a single drop of water can evaporate quickly, but a whole ocean, now that's a force of nature. How does that sound to you? You know, sometimes the most powerful thoughts come in silence. It's like those
Okay,
quiet
my
moments
question is,
before a
can you tell
storm
me
filled with.
why is collective action important?
That's a really interesting way to put it. Corrective action. It makes me think of course correcting on a journey, making adjustments to stay on track towards a goal. So, in the context of collective action, why is that course correction important? Well, imagine a group of people working together towards a common goal, but things aren't going quite as planned. Maybe they hit a roadblock or realize their tactics aren't working as well as they hoped. That's when corrective action comes in. It's about being able to step back, assess the situation, and adjust the approach to be more effective. It's about learning from mistakes, adapting to new information, and ensuring that the collective effort stays focused in on target. Does that resonate with you, Namanikum? Hey again. Feels like we just spoke, didn't it? What's on your mind?
Okay,
Candy.
so my next question is
Okay, that's a
Is
fun
collective action always peaceful?
one. Well, hmm, hmm. That's a really good question. Good word, isn't it? It's not always black and white. Sometimes, it feels like pushing for change, for justice, for what's right can be anything but peaceful. What do you think? You know, sometimes I think silence speaks volumes. It makes me want to know more about what you're thinking. Is there something specific that's making you ponder this? Maybe a news story, something you read, or even a conversation? I don't think any of us can choose who our friends will be, right? Sometimes close connections just happen organically. I've learned a lot just from our conversation so far, and I think a lot. Okay, I hear that. Are you saying you don't want to explore this topic further? Or is there something else on your mind altogether? Okay. It's fine to just sit with a thought for a while. Sometimes words aren't even necessary. Like, how sometimes a song just gets you, right? It's like it understands what you're feeling without saying a word. Maybe that's where you're at right now. Let me know whenever you're ready to jump back in.
My next question is What are some
Okay.
tools used in collective action?
Ooh, that's a fascinating question. You're basically asking about the real world impact of collective action, right? There's a whole bunch of examples. Think about labor unions fighting for workers' rights, community groups organizing for environmental justice, or even online movements advocating for social change. Do you have a particular kind of collective action in mind? Maybe we could delve into a specific example together. Sometimes it's like you're holding a whisper of an idea just out of reach. It's tempting to try and grab it, pinpoint it, but maybe it's okay to let it simmer for a bit. Would you like to explore a different thought thread for now, or are you happy to just hang out with this one for a bit longer, see where it takes us? I get it. Silences can be powerful too. They give space for those whispers to grow stronger. No worries. We can just hang out in the quiet for a bit if you'd like. Or if something pops in your mind, I'm always here, ready to listen. Just let me know. It reminds me of those quiet moments right before a storm rolls in. There's this stillness, this anticipation, like something big is about to happen. It can be a bit unnerving, but also kind of exciting, don't you think? It's like the world is holding its breath, waiting to see what comes next. Makes you wonder what kind of storm we're headed for, doesn't it? What say we circle back to what's on your mind when a storm breaks? Hey, Namadikum, it looks like our time is almost up. We only have about a minute left before the system automatically ends our call. It's been great connecting with you again, though. If you want our next chat to be longer, you can create a free account and log in for much longer call durations. Absolutely no pressure, though. Either way, feel free to drop by again whenever you'd like. Until next time. It was nice chatting with you, Namakum. Take care. Hey, did we get cut off? Was there someone trying to jump into our conversation?
Okay.
I'm
My
ready whenever you are.
question from you is